It was if you look back, it's 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago, 2013. And we had to wait to 2020. Had to lose other brothers, had to lose other people before we finally stood up. Before we finally got heard and everybody started talking and opened their mouth. It was a long time that I was maybe the only one talking about it all the time when I had a possibility. And I'm happy, I'm relieved that everybody's like on the same train. So it gave me joy to see that there are people out there willing to fight for it and even go against all the odds or against other stuff.
I saw an interview where you were criticizing people, or not criticizing, but you were questioning the motive and the value of people putting the black squares on Instagram, for example. And I think you were calling for more action, more kind of movement. What is it you would like to see, and are you happy with what you're seeing?
No, I was just like, okay, we're all happy that people, even friends of mine, a lot of people, I spoke to them directly because I'm a direct person. Like I called them, I said, I don't care that you post like a black picture. Thank you. Okay. You're showing that you understand or you see what is happening, but I want you to post a video, say it. I want you to see that people see your face and say, I stand with my black brothers and sisters. I support them. Black Lives Matter. And we're all the same. Like I wanted more that. I wanted like to get people emotional because they have to understand how we're feeling. I know it's difficult for a white person to understand how a black person maybe feels when you get racial abused, but to be there, to be on our side, that's what we needed. That was important for us. And I see a lot of people slowly coming out, trying to help, like showing their faces, but it was just a little bit slow for me, because it was the right moment in that moment to show your support. That's the only thing I wanted. But I have to be honest that I'm even happy what is happening, and I see it's keep going. It's not stopping like a news. Like tragic happens, and after 2 weeks people don't talk about it anymore. It's always like that, but it's still going, still moving forward, and it's always present now that you see the Black Lives Matter everywhere.
What did it mean for you personally to have this allyship, even before Black Lives Matter, but when you received racist abuse, you were on the receiving end of racist incidents? What did it mean for you when you had allies in your dressing room or among teammates or among white players?
It gives you wings, because all the pain and all the anger and the pain, you have inside, when you have the people around you stick to you and show you that they're with you, it gives you wings, man. It makes you fly. It makes they can't stop me. I got my brothers with me. I got my family, I got my friends. Whatever they're going to do, I will have them support me, So it just makes you stronger. It makes you open your shoulders and say, okay, I get you, I don't care. Like I got them with me. So that's what we're looking for. That feeling what white people have every day. But they wake up in the morning, they're fine. I wake up, yeah, what's up? Black people have to be scared. Maybe they get murdered today, or they're gonna get hit, or they're gonna get sued for something. What everybody does, to wake up with that mindset is hard. And this is the only this was the moment where I could say, okay, I can fly, man. I'm like them. We're all the same. That's what this is what gives us. It gives us something inside.
Puma are very excited about them. You seem really excited about them as well. Did you have much kind of creative input into the design and the look and the feel of them?
No, it was just I'm going to show them a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like the push, the Black Lives Matter, and then on the other one we have the fist, and then the Black Lives Matter here. They're really, really cool. I didn't design anything. I think they understood what I wanted. I wanted something simple, strong. We have the fist who breaks the chain. Because that was important for me. We made it. So that was my message to them. I said, listen, I want something strong but simple. I want people to understand what is going on and what the boot is about. So they just did it, sent me back the pictures. I said, perfect. We understand each other.
I think it's very poignant that actually you are wearing a message about racism, because you're someone, even before Black Lives Matter, you were associated with the fight against racism, like we talked about, and it has been a theme in your career for the last 7 years, 5 years, perhaps even longer. Yeah. How has it impacted your understanding of your culture, your heritage, your background, the racist abuse and the racism you've encountered during your career?
You know, when I grew up in Berlin. I grew up with a lot of different nationalities, you know. We're like from everywhere: Spanish, Italian, African, Arabs, Turks, Russians, from Poland. We had like everything. I grew up in Berlin, but I was black. So for them, I was always black, even if I'm half German, you know. It was hard. I didn't even know what I was. Like, I didn't know, because for the Germans, I was not German enough. For the Africans, I was not African enough. So I was always in the middle, you know. So it was always this feeling, and I have a lot of mixed race friends who feels the same. They're always aggressive. They just look, if someone looks at you, it's like, why are you looking at me? Is there something wrong? Because we don't believe in ourselves yet, because we don't know who we are. So all that racism and going to Ghana, playing for Ghana, gave me so much, because I understood where I'm coming from. You know, what my roots are. My roots are Ghanaian and my roots are German. So the puzzle came together. So I understood. So I could even be more strong and had more voice after understanding who I am, where I'm from. Because white people, black people, yeah, I'm mixed. So I know both sides. So I was even more confident to speak to both and say, listen, I understand you. My mom is white. My uncles are white. I understand you. Like, my father's black. My uncles are black. I have one grandma black, one grandma white. So I get you both. But getting there was hard, you know, because it was a lot of tears, was a lot of sadness, because you don't know who you are. But it gave me a lot. Like, now I understand, like, really what it means to be black, and I know what it means to be white, because I understand both sides.
Navigating these identities has really made you a stronger, rooted, grounded person as well.
Exactly, yeah. That's why I can sit down today and talk about it, because there's so many people talking about it, they don't even know what we're talking about. You know, there's like Black Lives Matter. Yeah, okay, they matter, but why? Why do we talk about this? What do you feel? What's your experience? You know, we have to educate. We have to get the education before we talk, you know. And people who are black, they don't need education, because they know what's happening to them, you know. They know why it's happening and all that. But we have to educate the kids. We have to educate the white people. We have to understand where we're coming from, because we're not just angry because we wake up and we're angry. No, we're angry because we want the same possibilities like you. We want the same, because I know how hard it was for me I always had to be the best. And luckily, I was always the best. But I always had to be the best, because otherwise they would choose someone different. And we don't need to go to the States to see that. It happens in Europe the same. We always say, yeah, it's so far as in America. No, it happens the same. Maybe that we don't get killed, but we still don't get the best job. We still don't get to be the number 10 and the captain in the team. And why? There's a reason, not because we're not better. So I always had to be the best. I always had to show something more, something different, you know. And that's my message. We have to understand that we just want the same possibilities. We want the same chance. And if there's someone in front of me who's Hispanic, who is from Turkey, who's Arab, he's better than me, he should get the spot. Not a problem. But give me the possibility to show that I'm maybe on the same level.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.